And well, hello there everyone. And I'm just outside right now. I'm under a shade, which is a really good idea because it's extremely hot today. It's approximately 99 degrees Fahrenheit. So I know in some places in the United States it's about 100, 104, and that's totally insane. Here it's about 99 or 100. And it's hot. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad I had my portable AC, my miniaturized AC, and it's a great spot cooler. But unfortunately, it can only go for so long, and essentially, I'm running out of battery. So this is the next best thing that I'm going to do, is just go find some shade, like I found right now, like here, okay, and have my side door open, and make a quick YouTube random video. And I just finished work, and I'm just at the side here at a park, just chilling out, just sort of gonna get something to eat. I have some stuff to eat. I have some food from a couple of days ago. I dropped by my parents' place, and they gave me some food, so that's always good. Now, it's also very humid, and that makes it that much worse. So it not only is it's hot, it's also sticky. So a few things you can do is, instead of a long sleeve shirt, wear a t-shirt instead. Another one is, stay hydrated, make sure you're drinking water. What I'm doing here, I'm under a shade, and it's already made a difference versus baking out in the sun. That's not a good idea while the sun is beating down on the roof of your van. Turning into a micro oven. And open up the side door if appropriate. It's a little more difficult in the city, because especially if you want to maintain a level of stealthiness, as they call it. But in this case here, I'm out in the park, and I'm facing sort of this just bunch of trees and shrubbery. Look how that sounds, shrubbery. Rubbery shrubbery. And it's just fine. It's working out well for me. And I wouldn't open up the back part of it, or the back door, just because it's not discreet. I want it to remain as discreet as possible, especially with the van build. But I can imagine in the city, there isn't really too many opportunities where you can sort of like open up your van without people kind of peering in and wondering what you're doing. And it depends on how much you want people to see your van. So security and all that stuff, yeah, unfortunately we have to think about that. And that brings up another point. So in Ontario, and because of the lockdown, there have been more and more people going out into the trailheads, and also the wilderness, and camping, and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, there have been more occurrences of vehicles being broken into at the trailhead. And that's something that does concern me. So in terms of van security, I have some van security, of which I won't go into detail right now, but I do have some van security. But maybe that's going to be a video that I'll look into, is sort of how to get some security for your van that isn't going to break the bank, and look at the top security methods and certain things, like certain places to avoid, and maybe how you park or where you park, or if there's an area where there's an active camera. Usually if people know that they're going to be caught, the possibility of being caught, then there's a low likelihood, I would imagine, that they'll try anything, like try to steal your van. As for this van, if they somehow they drive away with it, I keep a lot of my valuables with me, i.e. my wallet and my phone and everything else. There's a few dried goods, like fruits, and some rather dried goods, some peanuts, some trail mix out the back there, some chips. I've got some jam as well, so if they want that, they can have that. The fridge is good, but I think the most valuable part for them would be things like the battery and my DC to DC charger, things like that. So there is some value here. There's a few $1,000s worth of vehicle here, the van and the build itself. So, and also the hardware put into it. So it might be worth it for them to actually steal my van, but hopefully they don't, right? You sort of wonder, what does it take for someone to actually do that? Maybe something for discussion at some point. Anyway, it's getting pretty busy here. A few people sort of chiming around and crowding around and wondering, why is that guy talking to his phone? Well, it's called a selfie video. And that's what I'm doing. But you know what? I don't care. I'm all good with it. Okay guys, thanks very much for listening. I'm going to upload it. By the time you see this, it'll probably be late in the evening. And by that time, I probably would have been either grocery shopping or maybe making my dinner. Guys, thanks very much. Have a great day. And if you like the video, please like it, upvote it. If you think it's worthy, please subscribe. I've got a bunch of other things I'm going to be adding. For example, I want to plan out the ceiling. I want to see something, if I can do something with the ceiling for this particular van, I'd be very happy about it. You know, it's looking really bland, and I think I've talked about it enough that you guys, a lot of you guys that have been watching my videos saying, oh my goodness, James, just freaking do it. Just do something. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Oh, and you see that fan there? I love that fan. It's a very nice fan. It's a good fan. And it's 12 volts. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, I am. Okay, I said I was done, and I actually was, but I just want to show you this really cool angle that I have right now. So, yeah, I am actually done now. Bye-bye.